late bro Corey Cardinal, rest in peace, him, told us that we have to have a safe consumption site for people that do injection drugs or do fentanyl and whatever. Originally it's called the 601, but the 601's on Avenue G and 33rd Street. They hired me to work here, and I wanted to call it the 306 because we're in the 306 pretty much. But at the same time, though, too, this place saved a lot of lives, and now the government shut it down. I don't know why, but reconciliation is malfunctioning. And at the same time, look at your hands, Sonny, and slap yourself, please. I wrote this when I was 21. It's called My Voice to the Nation /Heroes 2. It goes out to everybody affected from the residential schools. I've never been there, but intergenerational trauma played a big factor in how I am and we are today. Yeah? You gotta hear us too, because it doesn't matter who you are, we're all affected from those fucking residential schools. If you open up your eyes, you will see the truth. Now we're all affected from those fucking residential schools. I'm just another man on a mission, learning from my life lessons where I always have to make split decisions. Every day I see my own people struggling to survive, but there's no one there to listen or to hear our cries. We're trying to stay alive, but it feels like no one's there that cares, so I look up to the good Lord to please hear our prayers. As we all know in this life, it ain't fair. So all you have to do is take one good look at the welfare and the so-called justice system. Creator, this is really how it seems, and when I look around, all I see is lost souls, broken hearts, and shattered dreams. And some people don't even have a single fucking clue and know exactly what it feels like dealing with the shit we've been through. Because all we ever seen was only judgmental. But if you can take a walk down the street in our streets, maybe one day you will realize and will not despise. Understand, see the truth. I don't need the proof. So all you have to do is look around. You'll see the pain and misery from the substance abuse. One of the many effects we're facing every day from those fucking residential schools. And it's not really hard to see that in reality, we're all being judged by our own nationality. And I get the impression that it's the mentality. But we all have to deal with this kind of bullshit in society on a day-to-day basis. And we can't help but face it, that we live everyday life with racists. And me, I'm not a man to judge or hold on to any kind of grudge either. Because respect goes a long way and will only take you higher. And at the end of the day, it'll come down on you to pay. Yeah, our voices need to be heard too, because we all live with the effects from those fucking residential schools. It's our choices you make, it's true, but you can't judge till you've been in our shoes. Yes, we've all been to hell and back, and this is a known fact, because I lived my life off track for many years. I suffered in silence in a jail cell, yeah, I shed quiet tears. I got over some of my fears, now all I gotta do is try to stay true with myself on the right path, but it's hard as fuck when your mind is struck with the alcoholism, the racism, you ain't got the luck to get a job, feed your family, and make the bucks. It's not that we can't do it. Maybe we grew up without the proper skills to live the life we want and pay our own bills. Yeah, voices need to be heard too, because we all live with the effects from those fucking residential schools. It's the choices you make, it's true, but you can't judge till you've been in our shoes. I love my life and I love all my indigenous people. There shouldn't be any reason why we're not treated equal. I see all the evil discriminations amongst all the First Nations. We're showing gang affiliation. Some have no education because they got us locked up and isolated on their home reservations. And my interpretation is to have my voice heard, to represent and help all my younger generation. Having done this will be my own tribulation and my own dedication to get the message across throughout our whole nation. Yeah, voices need to be heard too, because we all live with the effects from those fucking residential schools.